Good afternoon, everyone. Here's Ice Cold and doing another Bitcoin analysis for everyone during the week. And the market has opened on the Oanda chart yesterday on the MACD. Still everything in the red on the daily chart. Weekly chart, everything's on the red. So on macro view of everything, um, it should still be not necessarily in the market right now. It's not a good idea. Um, and I'll dissect more of this in my other chart, my Binance perpetual futures chart. So here we have, I'll be looking at the monthly chart. So here the monthly, we're in a shock here. We were we kind of broke an all-time high here, which is really surprising. Which I'm thinking that this must have happened. Uh, monthly, BOS monthly chart, and here I would print the range. Um, Range monthly. Let's see if my visibility here is good. Yep. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so this is quite of a big thing here. So we are technically bullish, but in other ways, we're kind of looking for a pullback. So somewhere around here, or even going inside the discount, that would be insane. Going back to those levels. um, I'm just curious of the pullback. We kind of almost reached the pullback. So I would kind of like to see the market go back to this level because it doesn't feel like enough of a pullback. And I'll check this out more on the daily chart and the the 4-hour chart and all this. So here's a monthly point of interest here. So that is where I would be aiming for it. Our last shock, our next shock is right here. This is our shock down. I wonder if I don't have the, so I mean order flow would be down if we go below this at the moment. So yeah. So I mean if price goes down here, then we're in a bear market here, like our order flow. But ultimately, like our order flow should be good. So for now, on the monthly chart, things are looking good. Let's go on the weekly chart. Let's make this, yeah, there you go. So here's the daily chart. So here we're bullish. I'll make this monthly POI on. Yeah, I'll actually keep that. Yeah. Okay. So we're in a bull market, bullish structure. We're kind of in a complex pullback. I did an internal structure that is um, bearish, and we are following a down market. And right now, what I'm kind of seeing here, I don't know if this is right. So I'm looking at the low of this wick and the low of this wick. I think this wick is lower than this wick. It could have been seen as liquidity grab, but let's check just to make sure. It's at 65052.4, and this is 65094. So this has not been a liquidity grab. So I'm gonna be checking this out a lot more this time just to see. I'm still aiming for the price to hit in this area for now. And where our order flow is bearish, so things are looking pretty good. This sweep looks kind of invalidated because it just like market just like went up and then did a sweep, but it kind of just dropped back. It didn't make like a insane V shape kind of thing. So we could be, there's still a potential that there's more of a probability that we're going to try and reach this point of interest for now. Let's hit the 4-hour chart. So in my last videos, I was labeling a point of interest here, and I was saying, well, we should try and make a trade like here, right at the edge of the point of interest, and look for, I don't know, something like this, right? Let's see what's up here. Yeah, okay. So it would be something like this, and we can reduce our stop loss by a lot more if we look in the smaller time frame. Because in my other videos I was just saying like, okay, well, you can do this, but I'm aiming for like the 4-hour chart to go back to this POI. So I'm like thinking about ideas like this, right? And looking at smaller time frames here, we can reduce our amount of stop loss looking at the 15-minute chart, that is, and we can hit like 6 hours or stuff like this, right? So let's say we start, okay, as a, let's go here. Actually, this would be more of a swing trade. This would be more of a swing trade right here. Try and hit the 4-hour chart, which is 4-hour POI. So it would almost be a 6-hour trade. Now we are we are bearish. No, we are bullish structure, but we are in downwards order flow. So therefore, our order flow is proving that we're in the swing pullback. So we are in a pullback of this bullish structure, and until this shock gets confirmed, that price hits this shock, this arrow, it would prove that our bullish structure would be aligned with our shock. Therefore, it would be the run. So the run would be, okay, let's say price does this, this, this. The run would be its destiny trying to reach that top part of the range. So at the moment, that's not what's happening. What could be happening is that price could be reaching this level and going inside the discount of this bullish structure. So we can see what happens there. It would be a higher probability to find longs in this area right now. And what I'm trying to do is trying to short, because there's a lot of shorting, like a lot of order flows, pullbacks. Even the daily looks like a pullback. Like there's, there's pullbacks everywhere happening. So I'm looking for shorts at the moment. That's my bias. Uh, Now, let's go on the 15-minute chart and dissect what we have done here. So, here last night on Eastern Time, we had some 15-minute point of interest here happening. So, let's dissect what has happened yesterday. Yesterday we had points of interest. So we had one at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time, and we had one. Oh, we had one right here. So we had another point of interest right here, and this one it never reached. Actually, this one was at 9:15. So here's our point of interest. It's great, and we ended up. So what happened here with price? We ended up going in the 4-hour point of interest, and we confirmed a shock here. Actually, we can go back and check it out. So here would be our future shock, right? So here, boom. Okay, great. And that was a sweep, but that was kind of an indication that it couldn't sweep up completely this candle. So there was an indication that like something, it might drop soon. So here's the drop. It created a point of interest here and some fair value gaps. And then it dropped again and printed that the order flow was bearish. It just printed it. When it just prints it, it's a very good sign many of the times. And here's our shock. And actually, I would have try and find the short here and make it a big wide stop loss right here, and look for longs. Look for shorts here. Oh, so here I wouldn't be in the long with the short, but that looked very risky. It wouldn't have been a good idea actually to do a long like this, a short like this, I mean. But if we would be printing a if we would be printing another short, ah, there you go. So here we went by the wick. Here I would be looking, it would be like 2 a.m. for me, so I couldn't really make the trade, but I would be looking for points of interest in this area here. So dissecting this would be like this. And then, oh, that would be very interesting. So let's say if I would make point of interest here and try and hit I would try and hit the order the bottom of this range, saying okay, that's the bottom of the range, here you go. So that would be quite of a different and now we printed a, so here we go. So this is our point, our proof right now. And we would check it out. And see what's up. There you go. Oh, so we almost hit our point here, but it looked like a failed attempt. I mean, the amount of times I would use my stop loss. I mean, take profits. I would take profits a couple times here. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, so I would take profits at the one as usual. Even a thing like this here. How does this look? Yeah, so they would take profits at the 2.5. And I know, yeah, because you know that was kind of the end of the leg. So I would have like almost a 2.59 R trade. But it kind of looked like a failed attempt. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of, uh, a big bounce. Yeah, there's a possibility. Honestly, this trade would have been pretty tricky to take, so I wouldn't have counted on it. So, yeah, even sometimes you can check on the 1 minute chart and stuff like this, but sometimes it's not really a good idea. So, I'm gonna make, yeah, yeah, and 15M, 15M, 15M shock, alert fired. There we go. And yeah, so I wouldn't be in any trades right now, even yesterday. Now we're in a pullback of the 15-minute chart. So here we are looking for really small longs. So I would be printing a 15-minute point of interest here. And yeah, be looking for like really small longs here. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so let's see. So yeah, just please like and subscribe if you really enjoy what I'm doing. Um, Anytime, if you guys are interested in sending me a message about any markets, you guys want to analyze stuff like this, I use smart money concepts to determine where I'm at in the market, and I those are my determinations to find what kind of trades I do, and if anyone is interested in learning and whatnot, I'd be really interested, and I'm really open to see some people come and say hi and send me a message if anyone needs help. I'm there. So yeah, thank you very much and have a nice day.